Shalom, Israel. I want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. We're going to dive right into this of war, and we're witnessing prophecy right now. World War III is being established right in your face right now, you know. And I just seen something earlier where Vladimir Putin was saying the worst is yet to come. And the worst is yet to come. And the Lord is putting the spirit on him, because this is all through the power and spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. You know what I'm saying? And I want to read something that I was reading earlier, and this is Bloomberg. And it says, because you have all these other different countries that's getting drawn in this. And this is all through prophecy. It says, I ain't going to read the whole thing. I'll just read a few, this first little paragraph. It says, in the post-Ukraine war world, India will have to account for China and Russia's corner. You see that? So India and China and Russia, they've all formed an alliance. You know, they do have that BRICS with that Russia and China and India. And I think it's Africa, I think. South Africa, I think. It says, and all that comes with it. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, much has been said about India's equivocation, yet not enough attention has been on the immutable realities beyond India's control that will affect its policy from here on out. See, this is the time. This is why the Lord said he's bringing division. You're going to have to pick a side on what side you're going to be on. The division is being drawn right now. It says, Russia's actions have raised the stakes for everyone, including India, while American intelligence indicate the likelihood of war, most including China, were spectacle of President Vladimir Putin's appetite for risk. The war and the immediate penalties announced by the EU, the European Union, and the United States make one thing clear. This is Russia's break from the West for the foreseeable future. And I just want to hit on a couple, just a couple scriptures, really quick. You know, and this is all prophecy. I'm going to go to Psalm 83 real quick. I'm going to Psalm 83, because you've seen that it said Russia, China, and India, you know, are pretty much have, they formed an alliance. And there's some other ones in there that's coming, that's going to all join, everybody going to join in together, one side against another. And ultimately, this is Esau versus Esau. This is Egyptian versus Egyptian at the end of the day. Because those Ukrainians, that's Esau, man. The same thing with over here, with Esau over here, the Donald Trump, the Joe Biden's, that's Esau Edom. That's that seed line. They don't like each other, but this is all through Bible prophecy. So we're gonna go to Psalm 83, and we're gonna read. This is the Lord's enemies. And another thing is, you have these idiots, walking around talking about the Lord loves everybody. The Lord don't love everybody. Everybody got enemies. You don't see the lion hanging out with the deer or the elk. You don't see you don't see the cat and mice hanging out. Everybody got enemies. Psalm 83:1, and it reads, "Keep not thou silence, O Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. For lo, thine enemies make atonement, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people." And those EU meetings and that UN meeting and all of that, those are all the nations coming together with those crafty counsels against thy people. They have numerous meetings on how they're going to destroy, ultimately, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They all have them. They have them. And it's been going on for a long time, how to destroy Israel, the real Israel, the 12 lost tribes of Israel. And they've through the power and spirit of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, they've taken great counsel against against Jake. But you know what? It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, because all that lying and crafty counsel is about to be done with. The tides is turning. Their power and rulership is coming to an end. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. 4. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." In no remembrance. 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. 6. The tabernacles of Edom. That Russia and Ukraine, you Israelis, over here, you American, you Caucasian, white American, that's all Esau, Edom. This place is divided too here in America, Babylon. You got the Democrats against the Republicans, and that's all Esau, Edom, man. They don't like each other right now. But they've all came together to try to destroy the Lord's people. But it just goes back to prophecy. And it goes down more. It says, and the Ishmaelites, which pretty much is that Arabic nation over there. Persia and East Indians and Afghanians, and that Arabic nation over there. And Moab, you Chinese and the Ammonites, and you North Koreans and South Koreans, that branch over there. They've all came together against the Lord's people. They don't like you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They're enemies. But you got some idiots out here teaching that the Lord loves everybody. So we're going to go to, if you want to, you can read down in Psalm 83. It'll tell you the rest. Due to time consumed, I'm going to get this real quick. And that Ukraine president over there, he's Jewish. He's part of Amalek. He part of Amalek over there. So we're going to go to Isaiah 19. I'm going to just get this out real quick. Salakia. I'm going to just read these two. And it reads, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. You see that? I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And that's the same, that's same thing now, that Esau versus Edom, Esau versus Esau, Satan versus Satan. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what's coming, man. You know, you have all these different they're joining in together, and that goes into Ezekiel 39, I think. I'm not gonna read it, but that goes into Ezekiel 39. As far as Meshach and all his bands and Gomer, alliance and coming up to the unwalled villages and going to war. And they're also, and it tells you in that Ezekiel 39 too, that they're gonna hit that Israel too, that Russia, and all its bands, right along with this place, Babylon, America. This place is finished, man. But it's war. It's war. And this is the beginning. And like Vladimir Putin said, the worst is yet to come. So just put your seatbelt on and buckle up and get ready for this long, hard ride, because war ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. And this is all through the power and spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. So, and these dudes causing confusion, talking about the Lord loves everybody. That's not what the book say. He just told you in Psalms 83 he has enemies. So how could he love? He loved them. And then he talking about, it tells you in Obadiah too that the Esau, roughly paraphrasing it, pretty much everybody from that seed line of Esau, Edom, shall be cut off forever. Forever. How long is forever? I'll wait. How long is forever? So, the Lord don't love everybody. And then it also tells you in Joel too that how the other nations are going to go into slavery, man. So, and ultimately, the elect in Israel, the elect is going to rule in the kingdom. So, there's just a lot of confusion. This war is coming, but before this, the world war, before it just goes full blown scale, that CHIP is coming. That has to come. And Jacob's trouble is going to come right along with that. So these are the last few prophecies that we're witnessing. That's coming. Jacob's trouble and CHIP, and then that full blown all out world war. And them ICBMs are going to be shot off, and you're going to see all these what John the Revelator called them locusts, flying locusts. You're going to see those fighter jets in the sky, and men being dropped in parachutes and all that. World war. So I want to just go on that. Spirit hopped on me. Lord willing, I come back with another lesson. Hopefully you're edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.